Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm on camera all of a sudden. What's going on? What was happening there? Welcome to the show. I'm Jade. This is how to app on iOS. And today we're going to be taking a look at Spectral. And here I am again. And there I'm not. Let's do it now. And I'm back. And I was just in a dream. I love being on the internet. I was literally sitting here. I hope you're all doing good. Welcome to the show. I'm Jade. There's my little icon down the bottom. I was literally sitting here. I hit start recording and I see myself on camera and I'm just sitting there going, oh no, the show's starting. Man, I think I need more sleep. What do you guys think? I think I need more sleep. Welcome to the show. Is everyone doing good? Welcome to our Wart Warriors. You can become a Wart Warrior by clicking the join button down below or clicking the link and all that kind of jazz as well. For $1 a month, you can become a member of the channel. Hello, Tremor Bear. Hello, Thomas Christ. Hello, Joe. Hello, Kitchen Zombie. You can talk, dork. Hello, Leela. Greg O'Sullivan. I get you all. I think I got you. Boom. What is happening? You want to see a real dork? I'll show you a real dork because you're going to see something here that I find to be one of the most hilarious things I've seen on the internet in a damn long time. And you're going to see it a fair bit because it is just hilarious. Hugh knows what I'm talking about. Thanks, Thomas, for posting all these links and stuff. You can join my Patreon, SuperStickers, SuperChats. They're all welcome. Hugh Caldwell, you were there last night. You were there last night, man. We're going to play it. We have to play it. Because why? Because it's the funniest thing I've seen on the internet. Let's play it.
It really does the job, man. Thank you. And I just want to say that the way I use Logic through Ecamm to stream, it kind of requires me to use Logic Pro. Here.
Ron Ward, Ron Ward, I love you, Ron Ward. Never change Ron Ward. Hilarious stuff. If you don't know who Ron Ward is, Ron Ward Indie Live, go and check out his channel and you will see moments like that where Ron was talking last night and his dog took a leak on his guitar during the... Let's see it one more time.
It really does the job, man. Thank you. And I just want to say that the way I use Logic through Ecamm to stream, it kind of requires me to use Logic Pro. Here.
Small things amuse small minds, as they say. Pookie, what's happening, Pookie? Feisty Feather. For those who were there last night watching it live, it was just brilliant. Oh, my God. You know, live streaming is like television. You just don't know what's going to happen. And sometimes comedy gold strikes. And he had no idea. He had no idea that was happening. It was so good. Oh, man, I really needed that laugh last night watching Ron. Hugh was there. I swear to God, I laughed. Got to be 40 minutes straight. And even after the show, when Ron was explaining on Messenger that the dog had a diaper on, and I'm like, no, he didn't. I can see clearly there was no diaper. Stop trying to make out that the dog had a diaper on. That's why he did. Man. I love the internet. It's so good. It's so much fun. All right. How you guys going? Everyone good? Everyone happy? You're all excited? We're coming up to the weekend and stuff. We got Thomas Christ coming up to... Thanks, Thomas. Yeah, go and sub to Ron Ward. Seriously, his show is so much fun. He plays people's music and he's just a fun guy. Like the show does not take itself seriously, and every time I go there, I end up having such a good time and laughing because Ron's just such a great sport. And yeah, if you've watched his show, it's just hilarious. So good. We love Ron Ward. He's a legend. Hello, Gary Harbs and Cold Acre. So today we're taking a look at this wonderful new app. Jim Shannon, what's going on? Taking a look at this wonderful new app called Spectwhirl. But I'm doing something a little bit different because sometimes I do this. You can't do every tutorial the same, right? And I could sit here and I could go through it all and try and learn it as much as I could and then, sit there and tell you I know everything. But today I'm going to learn the app with you. Yeah? Let's see what I can learn live with you because the developer, Alex, he makes some really interesting, odd, strange, noisy, crazy apps that are often not explained. Most people maybe not will understand them, including me. So we're going to go through this app together today, and I'm going to try and work out exactly what this thing does. So this could go even more pear-shaped than this.
It really does the job, man. Thank you. And I just want to say that the way I use Logic through Ecamm to stream, it kind of requires me to use Logic Pro. Here, I'd like to get a Dick Insider, please.
All right, so let's jump over to, let's get rid of Ron. We've had enough of Ron. We'll jump over to the Beat community and get into it. Over here at WB. Hello, Cy-Effin as well. I see you there snorkeling. All right, we're over here at the Beat community where you can check out daily iOS software updates and stuff like this. So finally, this thing's come out. This thing's been waiting for a while. This Fiddle Cater 2 EQ. I'm guessing it's an EQ. Maybe I'll reach out and find out about it, see if I can get it and do a little tutorial tutorial on it. Looks like it's a, what is this? Intro price, $2.99. So I shall reach out and grab a hold of this thing and see what it's about. Yes, it's an EQ. Yes, Octocron got an update. I saw that. Chair Mulcahy has released a bundle for 2023. This looks fancy pants. For those of you who don't have all of these, TechSquinter, In Theory, BrainBud, Autobase, MuseBud, these are all the ones I said were apps of the year. Did Chem watch my show? I don't know, maybe he did. So there you go. They're all in a bundle now. Multitrack Studios had an update, and I still haven't done a show on this. And I was thinking maybe in a week or two I'm going to do a 2-hour look at this, and that's it. Just get it done. Octocron's had an update. Media Assistant had an update, and I've been given the lowdown on that. So I have some codes and stuff for that. Also, over this link here at Samples and Expansions, it is worthwhile if you are here on this page to check this out because a lot of little in-app purchases and instruments for iOS, like things for, where am I up to? Get missed out on for iOS, like decent sampler stuff like this one. We got this guitar acoustic bass, which is free for decent sampler. So there's always some things here you can catch up on as well, yeah? So make sure you do that. Hello, Charlie. How do? Okie doke. Price drops. Shall we have a quick sneaky peek at the price drops for the day? Haven't looked at these for a little while. AUBE has dropped in price, about a bit over $1 price drop. Maze Rider, Base Leveler, Tape Pro, Beef is on sale. Schlapp Flux, FL Studio, Drambo's on sale. Always a nice selection of apps that are on sale. A lot of them are going to end soon. Because Christmas and all New Year's all over, so a lot of them will be going back to normal price. But today we are taking a look at Spectwhirl. Spectwhirl at $4.99. What is it? It's an experimental hybrid spectral / lo-fi effect. There you go. It can extract, rearrange sine wave components from an input signal and make new textures and bell-like sounds. That's the description. Also, let me tell you, we've been raising money for our friend Brad Example. And yesterday we got to the mark. So thank you to all of those who kindly donated. We will be, over the next few days, or once he gets his new bank card, it's a long story, we will be organising a computer, which we've already picked out, we've already got lined up. So, and we should have him rocking and rolling with a beast of a machine. Amazing. This community is just absolutely fucking beyond words. Okay. It's really hot in here today. Let me tell you that. And it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. Damn. We are going to ode over here to this. I have this tiny little project set up with hardly anything going on. So I've just got, and I really haven't messed with this app too much at all, as I said. So we've got it looks like a piano tech with a guitar and a synth. So we've got some strings, and I have piano motifs controlling all three of these. So I've split piano motifs up into 3 MIDI channels. We've got a melody, an accompaniment, and a third channel. So if I take off the effect, I'm going to play you what we have here so you can hear how this starts. Let's do it now. Okay, so nice sort of stuff. We've got a piano, guitar, and some strings. Let's add these in and see what happens now. I'm going to turn all these down, so we'll start with just the piano playing, and let's see what it does to this piano. Ooh, I don't know what's going to do. Well, there you go. Wasn't that interesting? Let's, lots of little twinkle bells and stuff like that. We'll turn these down. Let's just make sure I have nothing running in the background because I think I've got some junk running here. I've got LumaFusion, some stuff. What's going on? Pixelmator, full access. We got hip hop drama, a bunch of things running in the background. We don't need running. That's why my DSP was exploding. So let's take a look at this thing and what it does. I'm going to bring in this, we'll keep just this piano track here. And let's go to Wow, what a complicated looking app. I guess there's our scene. If I delete and then go here, do an X. All right, that makes sense. We've got a scene, we've got an edit. So this is across the top. Clearly we have an editing screen here. So when you click our edit, it gives you these little control buttons here. Now in Alex's other apps, you can create scenes. So this looks like it's very much the same kind of thing. So you can create multiple scenes that you can bounce between. Zoom, I'm guessing. No, I don't know. Oh, looks like we've got a zoom button down here. So when you hit zoom, it adds a little zoom button down here. So you can zoom in on these little sections. There you go. That's nice. So that's what happens when you hit zoom. We've got a setup across the top. This allows mono or stereo. So if you click mono, you're in mono. Lo-fi, I'm guessing, low frames per second. We've got a manual down here, and to close this, here's where you can import your scenes, export your scenes, clear. So you can clear them, I guess, yes. Double tap, it comes up with a question mark, yep, so that's how you clear. You can import, export over here. Okay, and close down the bottom, but we'll get into scenes. We'll try and work it out, how these scenes work. So everything's set back to 0 now. This is what you would get when you open it for the first time. Let's hear what sounds we get. So essentially what it tells me from what I've read very briefly on this is that it has these 4 sections that are split into a harmonic, inharmonic, a 12 Edo, and other. I love other, whatever that is. And you can go in here and mess with the spectrum of each of these sections. So your harmonic, inharmonic, and it will pick apart the sine waves of each of these sections, yeah? What have we got? And these can be automated as well. We've got a bunch of effects. We've got some reverb off the bat. If we have a look over here to the left, we've got our output. We've got a reverb. So if we turn this up straight away, let's see what the reverb does. So that's going to add some reverb, space it all out. Looks like we've got a smoothing here. And that makes a lot of crazy noise, doesn't it? I don't know why it's doing that. Man, why is my DSP so high? I've only got 3 things running. Let me try this. Let's just clear everything out for a second here. That's odd that my DSP is so high because it wasn't like that last night. Let's load this. We've only got 3 things open, so it shouldn't be like that. Yeah, it's maxed out again. Strange. Yeah, real-time spectral processing. I see that. Thanks for the capitalization. Okay, so let's see what these do. So it looks like we've got these controls over here. We've got, and let's see what they do. So we've got a square, and if I drag, so with each of these, there's a square and a triangle. And let me get rid of this comment. We've got a square and a triangle. If I grab the square, this moves this line across the section. And it looks like, let me just read, and there's a triangle here. So if I move the triangle, it actually spreads out and creates a section, which once you drag the triangle, it gives you two handles that you can drag an area to select that you want this effect to happen. And within this little section, we've got this dot here. And let me just double check. So if we drag the region, okay. So this looks like it's almost like an arpeggiator. So this stretches out everything. So if you drag the area across, a 4-dotted indicator will appear, changing to an arpeggiator mode in this region. So if set to leftmost position in a vertical line like so, the components will go in sync. If set to the maximum value stretched out like this, components will play sequentially. There you go. Hello, Chris Lane. Let's try a few of these and see what happens. I'm going to add a little dynamics thing here. We'll add some gain to it. Because the more you're pulling out of that seems like the more you're pulling out of the spectrum, the lighter, the less there is, yeah, by spreading this out. Also, looks like we have a freeze knob here, which I'm guessing is going to freeze it and loop it and create a freeze effect. Possibly. I love this is how I sit here and work shit out every day. Let's take out some of this reverb. We can mix in a wet and dry signal. Well, that's pretty wild sounding. Okay, let's go into our edit screen and see what options we get here. So it looks like we've got a range setting. I don't know what that does when it comes on. Does it get louder the less time? I don't know, Audible. I'm learning with you. This is one of our learning with you episodes. Now, what I do know is that this, if I activate this levels here and then draw on this, let's try this. Is this going to work? Or is it timings? Here we go. No? I don't know what I'm doing. Why is that not working now? Now, how do I get this to animate? That's the thing. So, hi, Brad. Gesturing. So, Enables automation for the frequency and range control. So I need range selected. Levels activates gesture recording for volume and feedback levels. There we go. I got it working. Look at that. Look at that. So now we've got this timing here going. What happens if I hit timing? It stops. Okay, there we go. So let's try it with something else here. Do it slower. There we go. So now we've got this moving. Can we animate these? No. So range animates, let me see here. For gesture recording, range enables automation for the frequency of range controls. Levels activates gestures of recording volume, feedback levels for each delay line. So these are our delay lines, the actual length of these. What else do we have? Timings enables automation for all loops to start and end. All right, so it's timings. This is the one we have to have selected to get these things going. No? Maybe? We've also got IO is for effects and post effects. Let's bring these in. So now we can automate these. If I drag with IO selected, this is going to animate our reverb and the smoothing and the dry and wet mix. So now you can see all those are animating, and if I unclick IO, they're going to stop. So timings is for the loop start and the end of the arpeggio mode. Levels is for the volume. Yeah, all these apps are just mental. And the last one, FX activates gesture recording for both pre and post FX blocks and frequency shifters. So that's over here. This is our effects, but you actually have to have the effects on. And our effects are over here. So when we added the effects over here, it has added all of these sections. Let's turn down the smoothing. We've got it looks like a mix, a pitch shifter, is that doing anything? Hey, Mr. Smith. And we can do a mix. Oh, here we go. We've got to add the effects in. So this is the range. And this is our shifter. Whoa! And all of these can be animated. So this is your animation section. This is your modulation. And this is the section that you can control these things. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Do you like learning with me on the spot, or would you rather me just feed it to you? I don't do these shows very often where I'm learning with you. So let's animate this effects section. There we go. And we'll change the range. We'll take out the smoothness. So we're not maxing out the DSP. You can see DSP is just choking over here. Hey, Michael, 30 viewers, 13 likes, fix it. Okay, it looks like we've got a shift over here as well. I'm not sure why there's two. Okay, so details. The slider value can be changed by highlighting handle, reset the slider, double tap the slider area when gesture recording is activated. The slider gets more. We're at the halfway point. Let's run the ad. If you want to avoid the ads, every day we do this on the show where we run the ad. It saves you from missing anything that happens. The live action. If you want to avoid the ads, you can become a premium member or just sit through and we'll wait for you to come back. The ad has been run. You may or may not get an ad. I don't know. It's up to YouTube. They make the decision and we'll wait for you to come back. And then we'll take a look at this scene setup and see how we can transition between these scenes. Make something kind of interesting. Look at this thing just going off doing its own crazy shit, man. So as you can see, it's very heavy on DSP. It's very heavy. You're not going to be wanting to run a whole lot of these at the same time. All right, let's bring the sound back up. See what happens. There we go. I'm going to turn all these buttons off. And let's take a look at scenes. So these are our scenes. And it looks like to add a scene, obviously we've got pluses. So I'm guessing inserts a scene to the current index or at the end of the scenes. D deletes a scene. Okay, so that makes sense. We've added a scene now. And the scene is now, looks like it's called main one. Looks like we have some arrows at the top here. And if we go back, no, so this is our, or we go next. So we've got two scenes. We've got main one and we've got this new one here that we can set up. So I can go in here and start doing some diddly-doos. Let's do some diddly-doos in here. Whatever diddly-doos are, I don't even know. We'll move this one here. We'll add some reverb to it. We'll take the smoothing out. Now if I hit play. And now if I bounce back. There we go. So you can set up different scenes in here. And I'm guessing you can automate between these. Hey, Ed Z and SG Experiments. See you, Princess. Thanks for sharing. Okay. So the X here removes the current scene. So we're on 1 of 1. I think you can have 5 scenes, I think. So you can bounce between them with the next buttons. If I want to delete this scene, X is going to remove it. Yoink. And it's gone. Or D deletes the current scene. So X removes current scene. You cannot remove the first scene. So you can never remove this first scene here. But you can swap and delete them after. So you can swap them around. Well, that's interesting. And how do we do that? Let's find out how to swap a scene. So we've created a brand new scene here. All right. Here's our new scene. And how do we swap? Let's find out how we swap. It looks like these arrows, this arrow here, swaps them around. So now 1 of 1 is the first scene. Is that right? I think that's the case. So you can actually swap them out. We're learning things. But there's one other thing I want to find. What is this? We've got feedback controls. Let's have a look at these feedback controls. Let's find out what this is. So we've got I/O selected here at the moment. Here are feedback controls. So you've got... So each of these run on like a delay. So the length is the delay of each of them, I believe. But in here, we have feedback for harmonic, inharmonic, the 12 Edo, and the other. So we can add feedback to each of these. And that's going to apply to the delay, I do believe. Let's see. Let's give it some volume. Also, what it looks like is when we click on volume, it looks like we have individual volumes for all 4 sections. Yes. So you've got this little mixer in here that you can control what you want more of. So now we've just got this Edo happening. It'll pick up in a second. I do believe. And finally, we've got our range section here. And this gives us this is like an XY pad, I think, where we can decide the range. Enables automation for the frequency range controls. Let's change the rhythm out a bit. So it's just recalibrating because it's got a new piece in here, as you can hear. This is what we're starting with. fact, what I'll do is I'll reintroduce a new piano motifs, and we'll send this over. Let's just generate something completely new in a different key. Okay. So now that I've got a better understanding in real time, if we add all of these back here, this section here allows us to automate all of this. So if I now click range and then draw, let's show you on the iPad, and then draw on one of these range sections here, that will animate. So you can virtually animate every section here to have its own thing. Now if I tap off range, it'll stop. Now if we go to levels, I can animate these levels here for all 4 of these. Now they will bounce up and down. Our timings, as you can see, we've still got animations for our timings here. IO will change the wet and dry animations, so we can see over here. And effects can control the effects. We have like these ones over here. They're all animating. So there you go. That is, I think we've worked it out. I think we got it. If we turn all these off, it will just stop at where we are there. Let's try it with something else, like some drums. See what it does. Interesting to find out. Let's kill this and see what happens with some drums. Alexey always makes just bloody fucking weird stuff, doesn't he? We use a drum computer maybe. And we'll throw in, what do we got? Spectwhirl, choose a drum thing. Let's just choose a random. Whoa! Okay. All right, so you can see what's happening now with the drums. You're going to hopefully get a little bit more of an idea of what's happening when we move these arrows. Let's put them back to 0. You'll hear the delay kick in. So this is the length of the delay here. And then within the delays, like, listen how the rhythm changes. And then with these dots, this is where we're spreading out with an arpeggiator. So you can now see that everything's losing its rhythm because everything's delaying over the top of each other. That rhythm's getting screwed up because of the multiple delays we've got going on. I'm sure if we'd line these up, we're going to get a rhythm that's back in time. I'm assuming. Or maybe not. Hey, Mateusz. And Mars Capone. Now, obviously, we're looking more of like a low end down the bottom, high end up the top. And remember, this is working with sine waves. So that's why you're getting that bird squeaky kind of sound. And creating a tighter section down the bottom brings back our bass. And now we've got a freeze. So I've turned up the freeze and now we've frozen. That was interesting. That froze for a second, then it let go. Man, I love apps like this. They're just crazy. You know who's going to love this app? Jonathan. Hypnotic is going to love this app. So yeah, we got our pitch shifter here. So range shifting, how much of the shift. So let's try something else. Let's try doing like a spelldosa or something. Got something that's already bells. And then we'll get out of here for the day. Our featured artist for today is PA. We'll send this over to spelldosa. There we go. Some nice little bells. We'll slow it down. To like a half. Let's reset this. Take out the auto advance. Look at hey Audible. Listen, you cheeky little bitch. Right, I'm reading from the manual. Main control surface displays sonogram with tracked elements. Colors are set accordingly to the group. They are signed to harmonic, the first top one, inharmonic, the second one, 12 Edo, and others. Let's get a breakdown of what they are. It doesn't say. So, let me say, your guess is as good as mine. All right. Let's add it to this and see what happens. So yeah, you can see them here. Harmonic. Let's just... I don't know. I don't know. It's only a 4-page little document that's... That is the manual. There's not too much to it. But this is Alex. I think Alex creates apps that he wants you just to explore and make fucking noise with. You know? He's always been like that. That's why we love him. So here's the inner harmonic sounds. We'll add a bit of reverb. What if I play a full track through it? Or do you want me to play somebody's song? Is that what you would like, Gregory? I'm at your behest today. Let's find a song. Whose song can I play? Let's go into here. Should I play one of Jonathan's new ones? Let's throw one of Jonathan's ones in here. Quickly chuck this on so you can't hear his song. We'll mute this one. Yeah, Leela's going to have fun with this one. Let's bring all these levels back up. So you've got full control over each of these sections, apparently. There we go. Well, I've killed that. Let's end that. There you go. $5, $4.99. We had a learned on the fly today to see what it's all about. There is a 4-page manual in there as well. So it's one of Alexey's apps. It's crazy. It's off the chain. It's bonkers. Thomas Christ is up next, and he's going to be playing your rock and music tomorrow. Remember, folks, we've got a great interview happening tomorrow live here on the channel with Kid Kane. Man, we got Kid Kane on the show. It's going to be super rad. So hopefully come and join us for that. Remember, on the weekend too, Walk With Me is back. It's nearly finished. It'll be up here on Friday, premiering the new Walk With Me episode. But we're going to go out today with PA, and this is her track, Mind Control. And yeah, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. We'll all rise together. Check out the app. It's wicked. I got some giveaways for patrons and all that kind of stuff. If you want to become a Patreon, let's play the song. Let's hit the mute, get the song ready. We're good to go. Everyone ready? See ya later, my friends. Boom.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You think you understand. You believe so many things. Why you stuck in the forest of the damned? The darkness is in me, I know nobody sees. I make a doll of tears and pour it into flames. No patience, no perspective. There's no money, no goals. That's our society. Down with our society. Let it burn. Down our society. Light a cigarette and watch the world burn. Down. Down all the sanity. No patience, no perspective. There's no money, no goals. That's our society. Down with our society. Let it burn. Down our society. This world needs alpha towers, not wars, pain and weakness. We need lead minds to fill them with future. A future we must control to gain back control of our lives.
We'll all rise together, 'cause you make me shine, baby.